welcome back to another video, guys, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Today we are doing things a little bit different. We're joined by Monique for another video, and we are here for our first time ever at Virginia's largest water park, which is Water Country USA, neighbor to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. We are here for our first time ever, so it's going to be super exciting to check out the whole entire park. Monique does have a little edutainment in the oven, so she won't be able to ride all the rides with me. I'm going to go around and see how many rides I could actually get in, or slides, I guess you could say better. But overall, we're just going to show you guys the park. It has reopened. This is the second weekend that it's reopening. It's Memorial Day weekend, so it's a little bit of a busier weekend. But we're going to go inside the park now and have some fun. Let's go. And as soon as you enter, you're greeted on your left-hand side by this water slide. Now, you're gonna have to forgive me. I haven't done a ton of research so I can give you my raw first-hand experience, but I love the entrance here, and it smells like suntan lotion. And as we continue our way forward, it looks like you're greeted by like a little area where it's like a shopping area. They also have like their lockers, but you have Wipeout gift shop, you have Pinkies, which looks like a little food establishment. They also have food cars and just decorations. Super cool. It looks like over here you could do some excavating and get yourself some of these cool stones over here. I'm loving the look of this park. All right, and we've made it over to Surfers Bay, which is where the wave pool is. The largest wave pool in Northern Virginia is what they claim, and it's gonna be a busy day. It's only 30 minutes since the park opened, and there's barely any seats left. They do have the cabana areas over there, as well over there for rental. I think they go anywhere from like $400 to like $299, depending, and you also do get a member discount. We wanted to grab a chair, but it looks like our plan to grab a chair, we need to get here even earlier. So quick little tip: if you want to get here and grab a chair, you might want to come on a weekday or just get here super early, because we got here at rope drop and weren't able to grab a chair under the umbrellas. We're gonna make our way around the park and show you a little bit more of Water Country. Monique's showing the baby what's coming soon, which is the Little Surfers Splash Pad coming soon. It looks like they already have some construction going on here, just opposite of this fence as we're making our way around. There is a new ride here as well, aquazoid, which we will take a look at as soon as we get by, but it looks like they have construction and more things coming to the park. And we're making our way through. We got these little directional signs. We just came from the wave pool. There's Malibu Pipeline coming up, as well as Hubba Hubba Highway, but to our left is a little kids themed area called Cowabunga, and it's cow themed, which is hilarious. Now, this is a super cool little themed area for the kids. You got the pool over there, but you even have some starter slides for the kids. All right, babe, so far we've only made it past a certain portion of the park and only experienced about 25% of the park. And I haven't said this in a while, but sensory overload.
Yeah.
This place is super cool thus far. Cowabunga is probably going to be my favorite part of the park.
It's really cute.
I know, it's super cute, and I can't wait for our baby to enjoy Cowabunga. We're going to keep on moving through the park, but I just wanted to stop really quick and give you guys like a raw reaction to what we've seen so far. We've seen the wave pool, we've seen the entry area, one of the rides up front, or one of the slides up front, and this Cowabunga area, which is super cool and cow themed. And good to mention, as we make our way through, they do provide life vests for the little swimmers who can't swim. And just over here we have one of our first solo slides, tube slides. I may try to jump on this one. It does say that you could take a GoPro if you have the chest harness or the wrist harness. I brought the GoPro, but I didn't bring any of my harness, thinking that they wouldn't let me take them on the slides. I love the little graphic art here for Jet Scream. It does look like a pretty fun slide. And you come, you fall down right here. It looks like it's 4 different slides that all fall down to this one pool at the end. And it goes pretty high. We may come back and try this out, but I gotta come back with the GoPro chest strap so that we could experience it firsthand. And it looks like we got Malibu Pipeline, another one of their slides here. And it looks like it's 2 slides that come down to the pool. And from the looks of it on the float, it is a tandem slide that you could go down with somebody else. I wonder if you could go down solo, but the lines are super long. As expected, it's a holiday weekend, long weekend, so I'm not sure how much we're gonna be able to get done today, but we're just gonna soak it in and enjoy the water park. And over here they have the way out little shop as well as a little food spot. And just a good thing to note, and especially for me who's addicted, this is where they serve their Starbucks. They have a little sign right next to the Dipping Dots that says, "Happily served Starbucks." And there's Monique. And over here, check it out, we got Nitro Racers. I love the theming of this, like a raceway. We got the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth lanes, so 6 slides in total, and you could race against your opponents on here with one of these mats. We have the launch pad and then Cosmic Cafe. This reminds me of like Islands of Adventure almost. And over here they have like some wall art, looks very comic book like. Hubba Hubba Highway is that way, and Aquazoid Amped is to the right, which is their new slide here at Water Country USA. And here it is, the new Aquazoid Amped. Looks like the walking path to the ride goes up this way. It's a very nice like scenic wooded area, and then the actual slide is over here. It does say that the slide requires, or the raft requires 2 minimum riders, and I'm by myself because Monique can't ride this, it's too intense. But maybe I'll try to ride with a stranger, who knows. And this is where the slide lets out. Woo! And then you have all the slide over here, and it does expose you to like lighting elements and everything. There's a lot of the slide that's actually enclosed, so it's super cool. I can't wait to try it out, and I believe some of the elements are like new elements never used before. And I love how they have plenty of like kids areas for families. This is H2O UFO, and as you can see, it's like a little water jungle gym that's themed to like aliens. And they have like little cabana areas and whatnot where the families could sit, as well as just general seating. But for this area, they definitely have a little sign right here that says, "Guests must be accompanied by a child to participate in the UFO or H2O UFO area." Not yet, babe, but soon. No, not yet. Let's go. All right, and we are now leaving the Aquazoid Amped area behind, and we're making our way to the other side of the park. And I think this is the last portion, which also coincidentally has the lazy river.
Yay!
We've
the
been
one thing I can do.
I know. We've been walking around enough, we're hot enough, that I think it's gonna be lazy river time as soon as we get there. And as we continue to make our way, I did find this cool other vantage point of the racing slides. It looks super cool. You know, kind of like hidden into the forest like that. Check out this little slide drop over here. It looks pretty intense. I'm not sure if this is Vanish Point, but the name would make sense with this crazy steep drop. And confirmed, that is Vanish Point, which makes perfect sense. Check it out. Over here you have their aqua coaster, similar to what you would find over at Volcano Bay in Orlando. This propels you up and down, and you also have these like circular areas where you're exposed to like the outside, kind of like a roundabout, and there's a few of them along the way. It's very wooded here, so you can't see the whole entire ride, but I'm trying to give you the best possible angles. This is, I believe, one of their newer rides. I think it opened last year. I'm not sure 100%, but I would like to get on this hopefully today. We'll see. Here's a way better look at that aqua coaster, and you can see all the like roundabouts and people are actually going through it. It looks super cool. We've made it all the way to Hubba Hubba Highway, which is their lazy river area, and it looks like they also have these like covered seating areas with fans back here. I'm not sure if that's part of the cabana rental, because the cabana rental does look like it's over this way. But if it's not, a good tip would be head to the back of the park and grab yourself a spot there. Now we're going to grab a locker, pull out the GoPro, and jump in the lazy river. All right, so Monique just stepped away really quick so she could change into her bikini, and then we could get into the lazy river. But before we did that, I just wanted to have a one-to-one with you guys. So far, we've made it throughout the whole entire park. This park is pretty darn amazing. They offer a nice variety of family-friendly as well as thrilling slides. You know, you have that aqua coaster, which is a little bit of both, and then you have plenty of like kid play areas. I really like it here. I need to come back with the GoPro so I can give you guys some first-hand views of some of the rides here. That was a kind of mistake on my end. I brought the GoPro like this, which we will be able to use it inside of the lazy river, I believe, and give you some of those angles, but not on the slides, unfortunately. And when I come back, either it's gonna have to be after Monique has the baby, or I gotta bring another friend so that I could get on these rides and not have to worry about the minimum occupancy per the rafts. But so far, Water Country is hitting nice and great. I give it 2 thumbs up. So 1, 2, just because the other hand's holding the camera. But highly recommend. Hopefully this is recording properly. We are about to get into the lazy river.
Rika, I need a life vest.
No diving. No diving.
Oh, it's cold.
Ooh. We're all wet. Nothing like a good lazy river ride to get the appetite going. Three times. We went around 3 times. Now we're gonna grab some food. And our choice for snack is conveniently next to the lazy river, which is Traveler's Treats. They got nachos, hot dogs, pizza, churros, and sodas. We're gonna grab some nachos and some hot dogs. So our choice was hot dogs and nachos. So we got a hot dog a piece. These are called jumbo hot dogs. They're definitely not jumbo. They're the size of my hand. So they're regular sized hot dogs, 11 something, but they do come with a bag of chips. So not terrible for like theme park food, but we're gonna try everything out and let you know how it tastes. Yes, I got my discount. So these were like 11 bucks, came with chips. We got 2 of them. I mean, it's a thick hot dog, but it came with the chips, so not too bad. Everything was like $22. I just had to take a quick moment. Look at the zigzag on that ketchup. Meanwhile, look at this mess over here. I am the pro. Let's see if I can pull it off with the mustard.
I won the cookie decorating contest, so I'll give you this one.
Yeah, you won the King's Dominion cookie decorating, but hot dog decorating, I'm on
You
point.
win. We can,
Bro, what? What? Boy.
I challenge you.
Now I gotta do, what is that, the relish?
Yes.
All right, let's see if I can, how do you do relish?
There's no pretty way to do that.
Yeah, no pretty way to do relish, but let's see what I can pull off. Okay, there's no real pretty way of doing relish, but I think that's not too bad. So far, she said it's a little tough, but it's not bad.
Quit your day job.
Yeah, I quit my day job, and I gotta go to do hot dog decorating. All right, so you guys have already gotten a little bit of my opinion. Let's see what Monique thinks. So, babe, so far, how's everything been here at Water Country?
I like it. There's a lot of people, but there's still space for you to have your own area.
Right,
And
for it,
there's- yeah.
for it being such like a busy weekend.
And there's a lot of places in the park to be like in the shade.
Yep.
I was
And
worried.
a lot of places to cool down because it's a water park. And you know, everything has been decent. The only expensive part was we had to get a locker for the backpack, which was $25 for a locker of that size to fit a backpack, which isn't terrible because I think the locker's all day. It didn't give us a time limit.
Yeah.
The food itself was like $22 with our pass discount, which isn't terrible either. The hot dogs themselves were like $11. They came with chips. We got nachos as well, all included in that $22. So it's almost like getting the nachos for free, I guess. And we stuck to just drinking water, so that saved us a little bit of money. The lazy river was awesome.
3 times.
Yeah, we did the lazy river 3 times. I had an awesome time in there. It's a fast lazy river. I think there's another lazy river somewhere, but it may be in an area of the park that's closed off currently. And I'm not sure if that lazy river is like slow compared to this one, like a real
one was
lazy river.
really fast.
This one was really fast.
You have to pay attention. You cannot relax in this river.
Yeah, you'll bump into walls and people. But so far, the park's been pretty cool. I think we're gonna do another like walk around and just check out a little bit more of the areas. The lines are really long for the rides, so I don't think we're gonna get any of the slides in today, unfortunately. But we will be back. I gotta come better prepared with the GoPro and a strap. But let's keep on making our way around the park and just enjoying Water Country USA. Alrighty guys, I think that's gonna do it from us here at Water Country USA over at Williamsburg. Babe, did you have a good time?
I did, and I got a chair too.
Yeah, and now we're just gonna relax, soak in a little bit of the last couple like minutes that we have here, maybe hang out for like 30 minutes, maybe do a ride on the way out, but we'll leave the rest of the rides for the next time that we come back. Thank you guys so much for coming along. I hope you found this information helpful. You know, it's a first-hand review of Water Country USA, and it just reopened. This is the second weekend, Memorial Day weekend, so it's a little bit of a busier weekend. But we'll be back when it's not as busy to try to get some of the rides in, and I'll come with the proper equipment so that we could take the GoPro on the rides. Alrighty guys, once again, thank you so much for coming along. I'll see you on the next one. But don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?